Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up second.
Dalton hands off to Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Here's Dalton. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Dalvin Tomlinson able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
10-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Marcus Lawrence on the stop.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And
now Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Now a first carry for Dion Lewis. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Neville Gallimore. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
52's the mic, boy, 52.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Number 20.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Cowboys 6, Giants nothing.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
We got 3, we got 3.
Throwing, Dalton. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here's Dalton. This will be caught just inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll roll him out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Down at the 42-yard line.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he comes back with one complete. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
First down, New York.
Rolling to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
He was brought down by Blake Martinez.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to break up fourth.
Martinez. A loss of 5. It's fourth down.
Get your cheese and Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
A fourth down gamble with Dalton. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Dalton off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Jones pass. Intercepted.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat...
He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
A tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
31 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 2.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, snags it for the pick. 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
That is good, and that'll make it 20-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 20, Giants 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Covered on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Dalton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Williams, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. On second and a long way to go. Dalton, and he slings one that's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's third down.
It's now third
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
On to punt for the Cowboys.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. It's complete to Golden Tate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jalen Smith in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He was brought down by James Bradbury.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Elliott. 7 yards there and a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45.
They'll try to run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown.